Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'm bringing you guys my new Blu-ray DVD shopping guide and reviews for Tuesday, August 13, 2019. If you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this week, I don't have access to my studio or my computer, and I've been struggling trying to get this video up. I recorded it, forgot to check the quality, and it was like full quad HD or whatever, and the upload is taking forever. I'm not having any luck. I tried live streaming it. I guess that didn't go well. I think my live stream right now is frozen. It won't come off. So let's get into this, guys. If this works, you guys will be able to find affiliate links to purchase these movies in the description below. If you guys are picking anything up, be sure to let me know what it is and let me know what you guys think of these titles. So first up this week, we have Vault. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray and digital copy combo pack. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $14.99. Target $17.29. It's also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Best Buy $13.99. Walmart $14.49. And Target $14.89. Now Lionsgate did send me a copy over for review, and the first thing I noticed was how cool this slipcover was. Just for this budget of a title, you typically don't see a slipcover like this. Has a cool foil on it, embossing here on Vault, and kind of like around here too. Just a look at the back. Now this one was a heist movie, and there's these two guys who, I don't know, maybe they aren't the smartest, and they're kind of like robbing banks and stuff, and they get caught, and they go to jail, and they meet this guy there, and he kind of like needs their help for protection, and he's going to set him up on this job when they get out, so they got to go rob this vault, and it ends up being like this mob place where they store money and jewels and whatever in there. And so I think what really I enjoyed about this one was they didn't focus a whole lot on the job and the setup and all the details and everything. They did do some, but they did kind of go over like the aftermath for quite a while. Kind of really dragged in that part, but I really did like this movie. I enjoyed the characters. There was a little bit of a romance, and the guys kind of get paranoid and everything. It was a cool movie, guys. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. Next up is Shadow. This one's releasing on a 4K and Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart $19.89, Best Buy $19.99, and Target $23.19. It's also releasing on a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. Amazon and Walmart $14.96, Best Buy $17.99, and Target $19.89. And then finally releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Best Buy $14.99, and Target $16.99. Now, Wellgo USA did send me over a copy for review. Now this one was in Mandarin but did have English dubbing, and I did watch this with the English dubbing. Now when I saw the trailer for this one, I thought it looked super interesting. This really kind of cool artistic style, and it's about these factions or groups or whatever, and they've kind of fought over this land, and one group eventually wins, and they sign a peace treaty with this other group. Now, the other people, a lot of them want to fight and take back the land. They feel it's their land, and they want to fight for it. But the king, he kind of doesn't want to. He's happy with the peace. But everybody kind of thinks of him kind of like he's a clown or something. They don't take him real seriously. And so the commander is going to duel this other guy. I don't know if he's a commander for the other army or what, for the land. It sounds kind of weird, but it was actually really good. I really enjoyed the characters and the story, and the best thing about this was the visual style. It's mostly black and white with a little bit of color, and they had this whole yin and yang thing going on, and I don't know, it's just some really great scenes. I highly enjoyed this one, guys. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Next up is The New Kids. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, all $8.99. Now, Mill Creek Entertainment did send me over a copy for review. Now, I had never heard of this movie, and to me, it's kind of shocking, like after watching it, that I had never heard of it. This was a 1985 title, and it stars a very young James Spader and a very young Lori Loughlin. And I didn't know that she had been in anything before Full House. I don't ever remember seeing her or hearing of her. Actually, other than Full House, I really don't recall ever hearing of her. But she was much younger in this. And this movie really made me, it's one of those real 80s movies. And like every time I see these, it always makes me question, like, is anything in this movie really feasible that could happen? What happens is these two kids, their parents die, and they go to live with their uncle in Florida. And he had bought this like small amusement park, and it was like Santa Land or some kind of Santa related theme park. And so he needs them to help him fix it up, and they go to school, and like all these guys are like fighting over Lori Loughlin, but she doesn't want any of them, and so they like get all pissed off, and they like start vandalizing stuff, and it just kind of keeps escalating. The brother will pay them back, then they'll pay him back, and then he'll pay them back. And it gets to the point where at the end of this movie, they're literally murdering each other over this girl that spurned their advances, or whatever you could call it. And it's just like, could that ever really happen? It just gets so ridiculously over the top. But I thought it was a good story. Like it was a cool movie. It definitely picked up a lot, because at the beginning I was just like, I wasn't really feeling it. I ended up getting super into this one, guys. Really enjoyed it. 3.5 out of 5. Next up is Roxanne, releasing on a Blu-ray. And this one's going to be Amazon and Walmart, $8.79, Target $8.99, and Best Buy no listing. Now, I couldn't remember if I had ever seen this one. This is a Steve Martin title, and it was sent over for review from Mill Creek Entertainment. I've always been a really big Steve Martin fan. In this movie, he has this like giant nose, but this is kind of more of a romance title, so I just don't remember ever getting super into it. And he's like a fire chief or something in this small town, or like a vacation town, and this woman is renting this house, and she gets locked out, and he kind of unlocks the door for her, and he kind of immediately is attracted to her. But there's this new hunky firefighter, and she's kind of attracted to him, but he's an idiot, and so he needs Steve Martin to help win her over. And she's kind of falling in love with Steve Martin, but just she doesn't realize it. And it was a fun movie. I definitely enjoyed this one. It had a little bit of the silly Steve Martin humor, some romance. It was a fun movie for sure. I give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Next up, True Believer is releasing on a Blu-ray with a VHS slipcover. Amazon, Target, and Walmart, $8.99. Best Buy no listing. Now, I did not get a copy of this one sent to me for review. I don't know if they sent out any. I didn't see anybody else saying that they got it, so I'm not really sure what's up with that one. But next up is White Line Fever. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart, $8.79, Target $8.99, and Best Buy no listing. Mill Creek Entertainment did send me over a copy of this one for review. This is another movie I had never heard of. This is from 1975. Typically, I don't get a whole lot into like 70s titles. I don't usually go back further than the 80s. And this is another one where I really had to question, like, how feasible is the plot of this movie? And if any of this is true, this must have been like the Wild West of truck driving or something, because this guy is kind of a young guy, and he's trying to start a family, and he buys a truck, and he's gonna be an owner operator, and he goes to this place to get a load, and they're putting like contraband on his load, cigarettes and slot machines, and slot machines, and he refuses to take it, and so they kind of like beat him up and leave him for dead. And then he gets all healed up, and he tries to get some honest work, and they've like managed to blackball him. Nobody will hire him, so he like forcibly takes a load so he can get some money, and they're trying to kill him. And the whole thing ends up being like he's trying to fight this group that is making all these truck drivers take all this contraband, and the truck drivers kind of team up with him, and it ended up being a really interesting movie. I definitely enjoyed the story and the characters. Definitely another really good one to check out, guys. I gave this one a 3 out of 5. Next up is Pan Am, the complete series. This one's releasing on a DVD only. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all $11.99. Now, Mill Creek Entertainment did send me over a copy of this one for review. Now, when I see an entire series only lasted 9 hours and 46 minutes, it really just triggers something like there's got to be some kind of issue with it. I believe it was 14 episodes. This one does have Christina Ricci and Margot Robbie, and I think they were both great in these roles, but it was about the Pan Am flight attendants in the 60s, and they kind of all have these like different things going on in their lives. Like one's running from her family, one's an undercover CIA agent, and just kind of all these things, and they go on these flights and they have all these little stories going on, and I didn't get into it, guys. I mean, it was okay production, but to me, I just didn't get into it, and I can see why it only lasted 10 hours. I give this one a 2.5 out of 5. Next up is Trial by Fire, and this one's releasing on DVD only. Amazon and Best Buy and Walmart $13.99, Target $14.89. Now, Lionsgate did send me over a copy for review. Now, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this one. I had never heard of it. It only got a DVD release. The trailer looked interesting, though, so I decided to check it out. And I was very pleasantly surprised. Other than Endgame, it is probably my favorite title of the week in this movie. And it is based on a true story. This guy, he's not a real stand-up guy, and he's kind of had some trouble with the law, and he's kind of been abusive towards his wife. And there ends up being a fire, and his house burns down, and his 3 children are killed in the fire. And they kind of try to, they think it's him, and they're pinning it on him, and they're trying to find all this evidence that he did it, and he ends up going to death row, and he's trying to find evidence that he's innocent, and he meets this woman, and she's helping him out. And this is a really powerful movie, guys. Really kind of sad movie, and really great performances. I gave this one a 4 out of 5. Definitely check this one out. Next up is Homeland, the complete 6th season, or the complete 7th season, actually. It's releasing on a DVD, Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $19.99, Target $22.99. Next up is New Amsterdam Season 1. This one is releasing on a DVD, Target $22.99, Amazon and Walmart $24.69, Best Buy $24.99. Next up is Finding Steve McQueen. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $17.99, Target $19.69. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $12.96, Target $16.99, Best Buy $17.99. Next up is The Spanish Princess. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon and Walmart $35.96, Target $32.89, Best Buy $42.99. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Best Buy $19.99, Target $28.99, and Walmart no listing. Next up is Blacklist, the complete 6th season, releasing on a Blu-ray, Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $36.99, Target $40.39. It's also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $27.95, Best Buy and Target $27.99. Next up is Riverdale, the complete 3rd season, releasing on a Blu-ray, Target $38.49, Amazon and Walmart $40.23, Best Buy no listing. Also releasing on a DVD, Amazon and Walmart $32.89, Target $33.99, and Best Buy $34.99. Next up, Forbidden World and Galaxy of Terror will both be getting Shout Factory Blu-ray Steelbooks. Forbidden World, Amazon and Walmart $19.89, Best Buy and Target no listing. Galaxy of Terror, Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target no listing. Now for Avengers Endgame. This one is getting a 4K Blu-ray and digital release. Walmart $29.96, Best Buy and Target $29.99, Amazon no listing. Best Buy will have an exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. Target is going to have an exclusive book version, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. It's also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Best Buy and Target $22.99, Walmart $24.96, Amazon no listing. Next up, Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3, Thor, and Thor the Dark World are all getting 4K releases. They'll all include 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart are $29.99 each, and then Best Buy will have exclusive 4K Steelbooks on all of them, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. Now, last up, I just got this one in from Passion River. We Have Always Lived in the Castle. This actually released over a month ago, and I just got the review copy in. Now, when I see a movie like this, and it's got this cast, Tessa Farmiga, Alexander Daddario, Crispin Glover, and Sebastian Stan, but it's not a well-known or talked about movie, then to me that throws up a red flag right away that there's something wrong. I don't feel like that's completely the case with this one. This was a very strange movie for sure, but I thought the characters were great. I thought the acting was great. I thought the story was interesting. It does drag a little bit. It's very slow in parts and very confusing too. But what it is Tessa Farmiga and Alexander Daddario are sisters. Crispin Glover is their uncle, and they live in this large house, kind of like a mansion up on a hill, separated from the rest of the town. And there are these rich people, and they're recluses, and the people in the town don't like them, and only the one sister just goes to town every week or whatever to get supplies, and everybody just really hates him. And Sebastian Stan's character comes, and he's the cousin, and I don't know, I was just really peculiar, because he almost seemed to be like attracted to Alexandra Daddario's character, and they almost seemed like they were like falling in love almost, and I was just like, is this guy really his cousin? But I don't think they really ever hint that he might not be the cousin. It just seemed really weird. And so basically Taissa Farmiga's character, she's kind of, I don't know if you would say she's into witchcraft, but she's kind of like doing all these spells and burying stuff and trying to protect the house and the family. And she ends up really butting heads with Sebastian Stan's character. And it, like I said, it was interesting and strange and weird, and it did drag in some parts, but I liked it, guys. I thought it was a fun movie, and some really great characters. I gave this one a 3 out of 5. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out Just videos. Check out my website, bobsmoviereview.com. And I'll see you guys next time.